evening, good morning everyone. How are you today? Hope you have done something awesome and be happy with it. I am Arms and my mission is making people live better, be in my business or in the community that I work with. So, yesterday we talked about don't fall for the quantum leap, and we've learned that quantum leap happens only in the end result of a lengthy, gradual build-up of consistently applied effort. So today, we'll talk about the secret of happiness. A wisdom word from Albert Schweitzer. He says that success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the key to success. So, ano yung happiness? Happiness means a state of well-being and contentment. So, being happy is sometimes on how we perceive things or situation. Example, a glass with water. May laman siya na half lang. Some people would see it as half empty, some people would see it as half full. So when Jeff Olson made his discovery that rocked his world and understand the slight edge to a whole new level, up to the point that he studied, applied, and taught the slight edge mainly as it applied to our big four areas of our life: health, wealth, personality development, and relationships. Then he also learned about the positive psychology. Simply means the science of happiness. So may science na of being happy. When there's a shift in psychology in decades, as shared with him about the difference of positive and traditional psychology, means, hi Nina, thank you for being here, means traditional psychology looks as the ambulance is at the bottom of the cliff, while positive psychology sees the ambulance is at the top of the cliff. So, what's the science? What science has learned about happiness? For most of 100 plus years, the modern study of psychology has focused mainly on what goes wrong with people: emotional disturbance, psychology illness, trauma, neurosis, so on and so forth. Insanity, call it what you will. It's mainly been about examining humanity's darker side. There has been little attention paid to what habits and practices or influences build up our noble instincts and better nature until the turn of 21st century, when Philadelphia psychologist Martin Seligman had thought, what if happiness is more than simply the absence of sadness? So, or what if we could have kind of psychology that focus on the positive instead of the negative? Maybe you could call that on our previous topic here, idea as water hyacinth. Seligman shared the idea with a colleague, shared it with few more until a dozen, and bring the best and brightest young researchers into the country to join their cause. So they began generating a stream of research to pursue their idea, and 6 months later, Seligman presented the idea to a convention of thousands of psychologists from around the countries. And by early 2000s, millions of dollars were funded in new research, international associations and journals were founded, and an entirely new branch of psychology had been born. In the middle of the decade, the public caught on what was happening. So, in January 2005, Time magazine covered a story titled The Science of Happiness. So, siguro ganun ka-unhappy yung mga tao, most of the people, because naging big deal to yung science of happiness. The following year, a Harvard professor offered a lecture course on positive psychology, and surprisingly, 855 students showed up, making it the largest class in Harvard. The press went nuts, calling it Happiness 101. So schools, Fortune 100 corporations, the US military all got involved. Governments floated proposals to begin measuring GNH. Ibig sabihin nun, gross national happiness, along with GNP and GDP as yardsticks for their country's health. As I know, the one who measured GNH is Bhutan. So, in 2010, when Tony, the CEO of Sapos, has written his business memoir, Delivering Happiness, it became New York bestseller list. Naging number 1 siya and stayed on for the next 27 consecutive weeks. So, the water hyacinth had covered the lake. So, ganun ka-eager yung tao to pursue happiness. So, in a way, yung happiness revolution, hindi naman siya bago. Hi, sexy snowflake. Thank you for being here. It also happened a few hundred years earlier when Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin nailed this in American Declaration of Independence. So, they have these 3 inalienable rights as human being. That we have the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. So, in modern times, life means our health. The healthier you are, the more life you experience. Liberty means modern day freedom in our finances. So, if you don't have money handled, you don't live free. And the pursuit of happiness, what Seligman's happiness revolution has done is work out the precise steps that it takes to do that. And what he found is that happiness is not some big thing you pursue. It's not something you chase after. Hi, Sel. Thank you for being here. Not something you chase after, and it's not something out there na kailangan mong habulin. So, it's right in front of our noses. It's not something you pursue, it's something you do. Yun daw yung being happy. It's lot of something we do. A lot of little something that we do every day. Or in other case, it may be the ones that we don't do. So, in the past 15 years, the science has learned na yung happiness, hindi naman siya genetic, luck, or chance. Ang happiness is created by simple, easy things to do every day. Just like playing with our kids or talking to our friends, that is simple happiness. And unhappiness is created by not doing those simple things easy every day. So, about that declaration, let's frame it in our definition of success as life to health, liberty to financial freedom, and the realization of happiness. Wala siya doon sa nanalo ka sa loto, you buy a mansion, or Mercedes-Benz na sasakyan, going to a vacation in Bahamas or somewhere by becoming rich or famous. Hello, Mia. Hi, Sel. Famous or marrying a movie star, maybe. Not those gigantic simple things, but realizing that happiness is doing some simple things and doing them every day. So, success doesn't lead to happiness, it's the other way around. So, happiness come first dapat daw, kung ganun yung analogy doon. The reason of this chapter, why it is called The Secret of Happiness and not The Secret to Happiness, because things that lead to happiness as given by positive psychology research were not secrets anymore. If they ever truly were. Kung totoo man na secret yon. Because happiness is actually, hi Che, thank you for being here, is actually common sense things. And we called it the secret of happiness because, hi Nang, since good evening, or what time is with you right now. And its secret ingredient, hindi naman siya ganun ka-elusive. So, practically, extensive research since 2000, it's shown that people who are happier have fewer strokes and heart attacks, have greater immune function daw and resistance to viruses if you are happy, have developed resilient personalities that they could handle adversity better, have more fulfilling and longer lasting marriages, are more involved in the communities, are more financially successful, and live longer. So stop telling yourself that once I become this and that, you would be happy. It is not that. To be happy is just simply doing small things that would bring happiness to our loved ones. So, sometimes there is a study na ang words daw can predict how long we'd live. So there is a correlation between attitude and health. May isang word analysis na ginawa tungkol sa mga posts sa Twitter. So, pinag-compare yon, and there was a stunning result. Yung study had analyzed 40,000 words in over it had 80 million tweets. And the results, kinumpare yun country to country. At yung analysis niya, sa mga countries na prevalent yung heart attack, it was nearly in correlation sa kind of language na ginagamit ng mga tao doon sa yung mga post na ginagawa nila. So, it is more on disengagement. Expression like anger, hostility, aggression. Most were mad, alone, annoying, can't, bored, tired. So, even some words that can't be mentioned here. While the positive attitude in some countries, dun sa analysis, has lower risk attacks. So, their words were just dramatic as morning, fabulous, helpful, running forward, great, and so on. More on positive words that they are posting. So, ganun yung result ng analysis nila sa words na pinopost ng tao. So, negative words equals to higher heart attacks, and positive people who has positive words on those countries, hindi nila ini-experience yung they have lower risk sa heart attack. So, in personal development and happiness, yung positive psychology daw has built-in credibility of serious academic research behind it. Dahil ni-research naman nila talaga yon. While personal development movement nowadays, yung nagtiteach lang nun were the likes of Napoleon Hill, Norman Vincent Peale, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, or Boson Chess, and so on. So, ang dami na ng mga tao doon, ng mga tao na nagtiteach about personal development. So, there's a reason why people want to be happy. Far more people have strong desire to be happy and to develop themselves to a fuller potential. siguro ano naman natin yun, innate natin yun as a person na gusto nating maging happy all the time, di ba? Pero, kailangan din nating ma-realize that being happy, we're just doing simple things every day. Being on a date with your spouse, being playing with your kids, ganun lang sana kasimple yun. Pero, there were people na hindi sa kanila ganun kasimple yung happiness. So, the key to making the slight edge work is, dapat, Jeff Olson has seen this impact in people's life for those 8 years, since na-publish yung book niya. And because people were sharing with him how this book impacted their lives and how it changed it. Hi Aldan, thank you for being here. So, was the slight edge working? Of course, yes. Because thousands and thousands of people have experienced it. Was it changing lives? Of course. Because based on their sharing, it could do more for them, and it is working. And the equation worked as with the right philosophy and the right attitude equals right actions. Pero yung we should remember, from between the right philosophy into the right action, there is in between, and that is our attitude. So, I remember daw, in an alphabet, itapat mo daw yung number sa alphabet, yung attitude would equal 100%. So, our attitude matters in our happiness. So, in other words, it is also our emotion. How you feel, and a solid philosophy, feelings can be fickle. Diba? Feelings can change in an instant. So, you can greatly improve your control over your gratitude by a genuine commitment to personal development. But barely 1 person in 10 is open to the idea of serious focus in personal development. So, as we talk here, on this chapter, happiness is the perfect workout partner for the slight edge. You're probably wondering, what exactly are the everyday actions that will make you happier? Actually, it's not that dramatic or heroic. As I said, it's just simple, fairly mundane, repetitive tasks that were easy to do persistently over a long period of time. You'll get the result that you are looking for. So, your happy habits plus your slight edge philosophy together, long before that, you would know the how to start working in your life. The better eating habits, work schedule, attention to our financial habits, greater learning, personal development, stronger, healthier relationship, all of that has the progressive development in our life that would bring powerful, positive impact. All of it. Nasa sa atin yun. So, the equation here is slight edge plus happy habits equals success. Simple lang naman siya. Make more time with friends. That is why medyo gabi na ako ngayon dahil I spend more time with a friend. So, practicing those positive perspective, practicing forgiveness, simple acts of giving, or you can include at least read 10 pages of a good book daily. Or you can make your own list. So, but there is one thing in common. Lahat sila may common lang yon. They work. Do these simple things consistently every day, and in time, a lot less time that you might expect, you will become a significantly happier version of you that will make everything else in your life better too. So, the essential points of this chapter were: happiness is created by doing simple, easy things and doing them every day. Success does not lead to happiness, it's the other way around. More happiness create more success. Elevated levels of happiness create elevated levels of health, performance, social involvement, marital fulfillment, financial and career success, and longevity. Greater happiness is key to making the slight edge work in your life. As shown, Accor's 5 daily habits as suggested were, simple lang naman daw, is every morning, try to write down 3 new things you're grateful for. Journal at least 2 minutes about the positive experience from the past 24 hours. Meditate daily for a few minutes. Fourth, start every day by writing an email to someone praising or thanking them. And get 15 minutes of simple cardio exercise a day. If you do any one of this in the next 21 days, it will start to become a habit, a happy habits. So, that is the secret of happiness. Thank you once again for being here with me on Wrinkles Live and Replace. Anyways, for those of you who are looking for ways to have that life of good health, of financial freedom and happiness, just go to my profile and send me a message. Would love to share some information with you. This might be a fit for you or not. You'll never know unless you ask. Thank you all. Good night and good day. See you again tomorrow on Wrinkles Live Day 11. Thank you, everyone.